Hello guys, my name is Gerald and today I'm going to talk about Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla now is recognized as one of the greatest geniuses in the history. Nowadays, we can compare Iron Man or Elon Musk with Nikola Tesla. But who was Tesla? Nikola Tesla was born in 1857 in Croatia. His father was a priest in the Orthodox Church and his mother managed the family's farm. In 1963, Tesla's brother Daniel was killed in a riding accident. The shock of the loss hurt the 7-year-old Tesla, who reported seeing visions, which were the first signs of his lifelong mental illnesses. Tesla studied math and physics at the Technical University of Graz and philosophy at the University of Prague. In 1882, while on a walk, he came up with an idea for a brushless AC motor, making the first sketches of its rotating electromagnets in the sand of the pad. Later that year, he moved to Paris and got a job repairing direct current power plants with the Continental Edison company. 2 years later, he immigrated to the United States. Tesla arrived in New York in 1884 and was hired as an engineer at Thomas Edison's Manhattan headquarters. He worked there for a year, impressing Edison with his diligence and ingenuity. At one point, Edison told Tesla he would pay $50,000 for an improved design for his DC dynamos. After months of experimentation, Tesla presented a solution and asked for the money. Edison demurred, saying, "Tesla, you don't understand our American humor, right?" Tesla quit soon after. In 1885, Tesla received funding for the Tesla Electric Light Company and was tasked by his investors to develop improved arc lighting. After successfully doing so, however, Tesla was forced out of the venture and for a time had to work as a manual laborer in order to survive. Fortunately, his luck would change 2 years later when he received funding for his new Tesla Electric Company. Now we're gonna discuss his great inventions. The great AC electrical system. Tesla designed the alternating current AC electrical system, which would quickly become the preeminent power system of the 20th century and has remained the worldwide standard ever since. In 1887, Tesla found funding for his new Tesla Electric Company, and by the end of the year, he had successfully filed several patents for AC-based inventions. Nikola Tesla's AC system soon caught the attention of American engineer and businessman George Westinghouse, who was seeking a solution to supplying the nation with long-distance power. Convinced that Tesla's invention would help him achieve this, in 1888 he purchased his patents for $60,000 in cash and stock in the Westinghouse Corporation. As interest in AC system grew, Tesla and Westinghouse were put in direct competition with Thomas Edison, who was intent on selling his direct current DC system to the nation. A negative press campaign was soon waged by Edison in an attempt to undermine interest in AC power. Unfortunately for Edison, the Westinghouse Corporation was chosen to supply the lighting at the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago, and Tesla conducted demonstrations of his AC system there. Now let's talk about the hydroelectric power plant. In 1895, Tesla designed what was among the first AC hydroelectric power plants in the United States at Niagara Falls. The following year, it was used to power the city of Buffalo in New York, a feat that was highly publicized throughout the war and helped further AC electricity's path to becoming the world's power system. Finally, let's talk about what we should be familiar with, the Tesla coil. In the late 19th century, Tesla patented the Tesla coil, which laid the foundation for wireless technologies and is still used in radio technology today. The heart of an electrical circuit, the Tesla coil is an inductor used in many early radio transmission antennas. The coil works with a capacitor to resonate current and voltage from a power source across the circuit. Tesla himself used his coil to study fluorescence, X-rays, radio, wireless power, and electromagnetism in the Earth and its atmosphere. His last years. In 1895, Tesla's New York lab burned, destroying years' worth of notes and equipment. This is the point of inflection until Tesla's death. Nikola Tesla lived his last decades in a New York hotel, working on new inventions even as his energy and mental health faded. His obsession with the number 3 and fastidious washing were dismissed as the eccentricities of genius. Tesla died alone in his room on January 7th in 1943. And that's it. Thank you guys for your attention and your patience. And I would like to encourage you to study hard and dream high, because you will be able to become the new Nikola Tesla of our decades.